Well, while we're on the subject of new albums, there's a girl from a small town called Leroy, Alabama. In 2008, she caught critics' ears with her debut, Sounds So Good. But just as soon as she had everyone's attention, she went back to her picking shed on her rural property to take care of her first love, her family. The music continued, but she's been out of the spotlight for a while. If you haven't heard about Ashton Shepherd yet, well, the title of her new hit says it all.
Don't it sound so good?
If you're not sure what Ashton Shepherd has been up to since her 2008 self-penned debut, Sounds So Good, put her on the fast track to country music stardom, now would be a good time to look her up.
The word is over. Look it up.
We spent, 2009, I think I did 40 or 50 tour dates that year. I was still out on the road and everything. And January of 2010 was our first time in the studio for this new record. So it's been a couple years, but it's just so wonderful to be back out doing it again.
I'm taking all this pain you put on me.
While Ashton says her decision to get back out on the road was an easy one, the question that plagued her the most was whether or not her fans would be as eager about her return and new album, Where Country Grows.
Not that I don't have faith in my fans, but I know that I notice when somebody I like is not on the radio anymore. So that's why I'm so even more thrilled this go round to go, I'm back, guys. Not only am I getting to make a record, but now people know who I am, and I'm not just starting from ground zero. So and fans are so loyal, and I've learned that they don't forget.
I said, go goodbye, get lost, get out, get gone, the word is over. Look it up.
Ashton can now rest easy as the album's debut single, Look It Up, has become her fastest rising song to date. Despite being one of only 2 songs on the project she didn't write.
It sounded to me like me. And I like to hear, of course, when I'm looking for anything outside, it has got to really, really be special or sound like something I would write for me to want to cut it. My own family thought that I wrote it. My sister texted me the other day and she's like, you wrote on Look It Up, didn't you? And I said, no, I didn't.
Look it up.
It's kind of like doing it all over again, brand new. It's like a breath of fresh air to me all over again. Because I remember, getting my record deal on the rush of, oh my gosh, this is, but it's really neat to kind of know what is to come. Before that first time was like jumping in the deep water and just having to learn how to swim.
And part of that swimming lesson has been learning how to balance her small town family life with her big city fame.
It's surreal. It really is. It makes it a little tough sometimes to balance home life and whatever, because home life is normal. It's not makeup and hair and wardrobe and, this is terrible, but I had been out on the road long enough before to get back home and be like, what am I going to wear today? At the house going, geez, Ashton, get a grip. Because I've been on the road with all of my stage stuff just hanging there, and it's just there for me. And of course, it's a different world.
Ooh, don't it feel so right? Don't it sound so good?
I never thought, after being on the road as much as I was in '08, that I would miss the tour bus and the sleeping in the bunks and the things that go along with the road, but it is really something you get hungry for after not being on the road. I want to see my fans again. I want to do meet and greets, and not that I didn't want to do them before, but they become routine. You're always ready to see your fans, but it's just like any job. You become used to it, and now I'm like, I want to talk to my fans. I want to see what they think about the single. I want to tell them, buy the record when it comes out. I want to be there with them, and I can't wait to get back out on the road.
Okay, real quick story. At our annual GAC fan breakfast during CMA Music Fest,